Okay, well, welcome to another week, What's New at Fabric Utopia. And this week, there's been actually quite a bit of things. We're not even going to talk about them all today, but you'll see them on the website. And trust me, I've been out there unloading boxes full of new fabric. So in the next few weeks, I'm sure you're going to see them. Notice that our backdrop has changed a little bit. That's, in fact, this week's quilt, one of the quilts we're going to talk about. And we're going to go through some of the quilts and some of the collections, and then you'll see the collections on our little reels that we do. And we'll talk a little bit more about each of the quilt kits, but we'll go through an overview here now. Just have your attention. All right, and this is actually the one that's right behind me. This comes from the Northcott collection called Infatuation. It's got irises in it, which is kind of like a strength and wisdom. Irises are considered that kind of flower. And this is like, let's see, it was an alcohol ink texture, which is kind of like a watercolor. But, and here's one of the quilt kits that we assembled here for you here at Fabric Utopia. And, oh shoot, I'm trying to remember the name of this one.
Stella Flora.
Yeah, Stella Flora, which is the one behind me. Got any comments on this?
This is a nice panel kit. It's pretty easy. I'd say an advanced beginner.
One of the things I know, you can make a queen quilt out of this. Just contact us and we'll tell you how to do it. But you get extra fabric, but it will lend itself to a queen quilt if you so desire. Okay. Next up is the Southern
Sky.
Yes, quilt kit, and this again comes from the Infatuation collection. And what else can you remember about this?
But this one doesn't use the panels, and as you can see, it just uses different pieces from the line in a traditionally pieced quilt. This one uses a special ruler, and I'll show you a little bit more about that later.
Okay, and finally we have, this is a really neat panel, kind of a Western panel, Wild Horses. This is from Timeless Treasures, and this is the assembled quilt kit for this. And we'll go into each of these quilt kits here just right after we show you some of these fabrics by themselves. Okay, well, let's take a closer look at this, and you can tell that some people really take coordination to a new level, as Amber will show you, perfect match to the collection. And this is an inside look at one of the first quilt kit with the Infatuation collection.
So this is the Stella Flora pattern. The kit is for the one here in the top corner with the two sets of small panels in it. This is the larger size, queen size, that is offered on the same pattern, and on the back there's a smaller throw size that just has one small panel.
And that's what comes with the kit, is this smaller one, right?
This one comes with the kit right here, but you could make the smaller one.
Oh, okay.
Out of that, you would have more than plenty. And if you wanted to make the larger queen size, you could give us a call and we could help you out with that. One of the really cool things that I like about this pattern, if you look carefully, there's a small border strip in here between each of the layers of the quilt or pieces. And it looks really neat, like it's made up of some dots and dashes. I don't know if you can see that there. And that is cut out of the striped fabric here. it's got all these beautiful springy colors in there. It's got some yellowy greens and a lot of purples and blues, and they just cut a very small strip out of it and put it in there, and it looks absolutely gorgeous the way they do it. So that's a really, really neat part of that kit, I think. We also have, out of this same collection, the Southern Sky kit. I didn't take this one apart. It's got the same fabrics in it, and you can see they're all just very beautiful with the alcohol ink looking texture. This one is more of an intermediate quilt, and it does require a special ruler, similar to this one that we have here. That's the Tri-Rex, a triangle square ruler. So you would need something like this, and we do sell this if you decide to go that route. I think there's other rulers that you can use too, but this is the one that we have on hand.
Okay, next up is a closer look at the Timeless Treasures wild horses, and this is the panel. It's quite stunning, quite realistic.
Yeah, a lot of variations of horses in there.
Okay, and then there's the rest of the kit.
Then we have two different horse prints, one with packed horses and one showing some more horses moving. And then we have this sky print that is really beautiful. It's got some lovely colors in there. And then we finish out with three different blenders, a light gray, a dark gray, and a brownish color. And this kit is done with the Panel Bliss pattern. This is really popular. We've used this on several kits here. And this is a good investment pattern, I would call it. You can use this with a lot of different panels that you have. It's made to be used with either a 24-inch panel or a 36-inch panel. The horses are actually a 23.5-inch panel, and it gives you instructions on how to cut coping strips to make it fit the pattern, which the coping strips are basically thin inch strips that you cut and add to the sides of the panel to make it fit the rest of your borders. So super easy. It's got some squares in here and some triangles or half square triangles there to do the borders, but it gives it a neat look. And this is one that could be a little more masculine or just for your favorite person who likes horses. This one is 54 by 72, so that's a really nice throw size to use on the couch or wherever you like to curl up with a good quilt.
Okay, well, wrapping it up this week, here's kind of a sneak peek of a new collection we just got in. And as you can probably guess, anything with a ladybug is always good for Fabric Utopia, since that's kind of a symbol of our shop. And this one is called Hidden World. It's pretty cute. Anything else to add, Amber?
Nope, this one's just a small collection. A big print, a panel with, I think, 4 larger blocks in it, and then a smaller print. It has some blues, greens, and orange to just make a cute little spring bug collection. This one's got a cute little I don't know, is that a grasshopper or praying mantis?
Praying mantis.
Okay.
Okay, well, that wraps it up for this week of What's New at Fabric Utopia. See you next week.